Preparedness matters now more than ever.
Was the largest chlorine leak.
Worst year ever for wildfires. A deadly chemical leak.
Another explosion.
Dangerous chemicals.
Fiery protests. Nuclear negotiations.
The gear you trust should be built with care and precision. For the first time, MIRA Safety is assembling masks here on U.S. soil. Since the founding of MIRA Safety, it's always been a goal to bring manufacturing back to the U.S. And so we're really proud to have the CM6M now assembled here right outside of Austin. One thing that we learned during COVID was we don't want to be reliant on trade being open all the time. And so now that we can produce here in the U.S., it helps shield us from that. In addition to bringing manufacturing to the U.S. and building jobs here, it also allows us to fully control the quality of the product. And so we really want to take things to the next level. We're applying some industry best practices, world-class best practices, such as Six Sigma tools, regression analysis, even AI to help us better understand what controls the quality of our product and leveraging that information to make that product better. So before we can make a quality product on the assembly line, we have to make sure that our components coming in are quality parts, right? And so this is where we do the inspection, and we do the inspection to military standards. This is actually the manual that we use and that NIOSH mandates, and this is military standard 105D. And here we go through a very rigorous process of making sure that everything coming in conforms to our quality standards. So the key to producing a quality product is making sure that we remove as much variation in the manufacturing process as possible. So we try to automate wherever we can. You notice in the background we have a lot of pneumatic actuators, and what that allows us to do is make sure that we consistently apply the same force to every mass and every lock ring. We're not applying too much, would cause issues with protrusion of the rubber, and not too little where it might have issues with the lock ring staying in place. And at this workstation here, we're attaching the frame to the visor. So by having a torque limited pneumatic driver, what it allows us to do is to consistently apply the same torque to every screw as we attach the frame to the visor. We're at our quality control station, and this is what we call workstation 6. And we have a very nice piece of equipment here. This will check everything that we need: inhalation resistance, exhalation resistance, a seal check to make sure there's no leakage, and it will even check the drink tubes, so to make sure that it's free of obstruction. Again, making sure that we provide the best performance products to the end user and checking for all the different aspects that are important to them. This is the final step in the assembly of the CM6M, ready to be shipped out to the consumer. And even though it's going to the consumer, we're very happy about the fact that we provide the same level of protection as what's available to the military and agencies around the world. What we do is we use the same specs, we use the same material. A lot of what you see out on the market now are gas masks that are made out of silicone or some other thermopolymers, which are not as good, especially in environments where you may have some toxic chemicals, blistering agents, some other stuff that you definitely want to protect your family from. That goes back to our core mission and something we're really proud about, which is being able to provide your family with the same level of protection as what we provide to police agencies and militaries around the world. It really is a source of pride for us to be able to say that we're bringing manufacturing back to the U.S. I think one thing that we learned during COVID was that when things go bad, a lot of times our supply chains break down and we're not able to produce the PPE that we need. And by being able to produce these respirators in the U.S., that helps us alleviate those issues in the future.